I was gonna say I feel like these shows are where we starting to get into like the C tier of like Marvel's people. Is like, yeah, your average person is not gonna know shit about these guys. Your average like nerd adjacent person might know of their names or something like that. But then like people who are like, yo, these are my favorite, like that's obscure. That's an obscure favorite.
That's some
like,
bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's some niggas out there that's their thing. You feel me?
So would you put Shang-Chi in that group as well, or
Shang-Chi lower than them niggas? Because if any nigga ever came out and was like, bro, Shang-Chi was my favorite, cap. Like, cap. Don't nobody know about him like that, boy. But like, if somebody said She-Hulk or Moon Knight or Miss Marvel were their favorite, I'd have been like, okay, I guess. Like, sure.
We must pay homage to him.
Days ago, the teaser trailers for the next Marvel series pretty much are going to be starting let's see, we got She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel, and I feel like they did one more. Now that I'm saying it out loud. But in any case, I know for sure She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel. I checked them out, but I personally don't know enough as far as like the comic worlds, at least for these specific heroes, to know much. As far as like minus the basics and what we just been seeing on social media in general. I believe Moon Knight low-key might be a favorite. I didn't realize how popular it was, so I've been like checking out the community. But I wanted to almost like put it in your guys's or maybe even just Player 5's court as far as to like talk about his thoughts on like the heroes in general / like the teaser trailer.
Wait one second before you do it. I just wanted to shout out Inquisitive Mug. He reminded me of what the third show was. Wolverine and the X-Men was the other one.
Yeah, that was fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That was fire though.
Shout out to you. Thanks for that, because I totally forgot about it, but I knew there was something else.
No, I recall that.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I feel like these shows are where we starting to get into like the C tier of like Marvel's people. Is like, yeah, your average person is not gonna know shit about these guys. Your average like nerd adjacent person might know of their names or something like that. But then like people who are like, yo, these are my favorite, like that's obscure. That's an obscure favorite.
That's some
like,
bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. There's some niggas out there that's their thing. You feel me?
So would you put Shang-Chi in that group as well, or
Shang-Chi lower than them niggas? Because if any nigga ever came out and was like, bro, Shang-Chi was my favorite, cap. Like, cap. Don't nobody know about him like that, boy. But like, if somebody said She-Hulk or Moon Knight or Miss Marvel were their favorite, I'd have been like, okay, I guess. Like, sure. Most of like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel are almost kind of like joke characters, and I know niggas gonna get mad when I say that about Miss Marvel, but she's a fucking kid that can stretch. Like, come on, bro. She there for comical relief. But it's whatever. She-Hulk, really like a joke character. Like, I get it. She's strong. But her main shtick is being a bad bitch Hulk who breaks the fourth wall. Like, she's a joke. She basically,
really? Okay.
Now, when her and Deadpool get together, that ought to be some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hey, bro, you notice we in the show? Like, yeah, we in the show. That would be fucking hilarious. You know? So that's the only thing I'm really caring about this whole She-Hulk business is fourth wall breaks. I think that'll be the first fourth wall break in the MCU.
I guess we can't count Deadpool because technically he's not in the MCU.
Yeah, he ain't in there yet. So
it's now, right?
Damn,
I think it is now,
crazy.
though. But we haven't had a movie in the new shits.
Yeah, I count it once you get your movie. Once you get your movie with the title, with the backsplash, all right, you MCU, bro. You in here.
All right.
Moon Knight, he's kind of like I don't want to call him a Batman knockoff because that's a little disrespectful. He just really just happened to wear a cape like that nigga. That's it. He a crazy nigga for real. He like got possessed on like some magic god type shit, evil god type nigga, and he go crazy and beat niggas up in a costume, bro. Oh, wow. That's what he do.
That's literally what he do.
So, I mean, the trailer looked cold. The trailer looked like they might make it kind of like a horror, like you were on his end of it, kind of like with what was that X-Men show, Legion? Kind of like Legion, where you experiencing his freakouts like through his perspective.
So you don't know what's what.
Yeah, because I saw in like the trailer they had a couple scenes where like he would keep walking, but his reflections were just standing still or some shit like that. So like that nigga gonna be tweaking, but that's good because in the comics he be tweaking. Like he just be like, I'm whooping ass today. Like so. And then Miss Marvel, I don't know what the fuck they gonna do as far as her actual background because she got like this whole fucking thing, but she stretches and is a Captain Marvel fangirl. If that doesn't scream joke character to me, I don't know what is.
Oh God, that's not gonna be fun because I'm not a big fan of Captain Marvel in the movies. She's so like elitist. It's not even funny. It's just like every time she show up, it's like really Thanos. I have other things to do. I'm like, bitch,
no W's, bro. She a Rock Lee ass nigga. No W's. I'm just gonna go whoop Thanos' ass. Well, where the fuck was you when he came to Earth?
Thank you. And he was traveling to all these other planets. You wasn't doing shit about it. But now,
I just be letting that nigga kill half planets, bro. It ain't that big a deal to me. Like,
now you got other issues. She thinks she like the Green Lantern Corps. That's what bothered me about her. She thinks like by herself she's the Green Lantern Corps. Like the entire universe relies on her. I'm like, there are multi-universal level beings. There's the Watcher. There's a whole bunch of niggas in the Marvel universe that are taking care of issues. They not worried about you, bro. Like nobody's calling for you for help like that.
But
like,
you know what that just made me think of?
What?
Don't you know how everybody basically hate her? If in her second movie, if she get drugged, like a nigga really put hands on her, bro, you feel me, and humble her ass, we'll start liking her because I'm like, all right, bro. If she get humbled, I'll fuck with her because she been arrogant for a grip. Somebody needs to sit her ass down for real,
right? And I don't think her movie was bad. I just think the way they showed her, like as it relates to the other Avengers later, is where I started to hating her. Like I thought her movie was fine. Shit was cool, and it makes sense now probably why her and Nick Fury got along so well, because they're both assholes. But it's like, after the fact, whenever she was experiencing other shit, she just likes to act like she's so busy doing other things, and I felt like it was like a bad excuse on the writer's standpoint, because I know why they're doing it. They're doing it because they want to have an excuse not to explain away why she's not there and just saving everything. But they just picked a really stupid way to do it because now she just looks like a bitch all the time. Of just like, why you guys keep calling my line? I got other shit to do. I'm like, bitch, then you're not into Avengers, bro. Like, go
save your own planet. Like,
but anyway, what I was gonna say on the teaser trailers though, I do hope that the MCU takes the opportunity to not make sameness. I felt like it all worked for the Avengers, like how the movies were very lighthearted and in similar themes. But like once you start touching all these other characters, I hope they allow them to, like, it depends, because for some of these, like you said, they're not well known, so they can kind of do what they want with the story. But I like the freedom to let them be who they kind of are theme wise, like where they're going with the Moon Knight movie. Instead of trying to make him like a superhero, you're embracing his natural character traits, which is the craziness and all that stuff, and basically making maybe a thriller type of film versus a big threat, action-y, focused type of movie. So I hope that as they're expanding this repertoire, they open their writing in that same way of just like, we can let these characters be what they are, even though I know the Eternals didn't do too hot. I didn't watch it yet, but niggas have not been a fan of that. I hope that doesn't deter them from like writing how they feel like the characters should show up.
I feel like the only thing, I don't think it's going to deter them, and I know it won't, because before them niggas was Marvel, them niggas put out 2 Thor movies that was ass. They was like, nigga, we powering through it. Fuck you mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think this little flop going to deter them at all. But one issue I have with Eternals that I won't, it won't be super spoilery, is that I feel like when we were watching all the other Marvel movies, you felt like you were watching the world grow alongside you. But then when you go back to Eternals and you're like, what? So I missed these niggas? What the fuck was they doing? We had some dumbass reason for why we was scratching our ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is just like, damn, it make it feel like, oh, so basically everything that I just watched and thought I was growing with or seeing unfold was like, nah, you weren't really there for the shit. We got shit in the back. They was just staying in the back, though. Like, I don't like that. It kind of disconnects from the world a little bit. I'm still waiting to see how they bring shit together, but overall, they could have left Eternals at home, bro. That shit in the oven.
And I was excited for it, too, because I love those types of movies where it's like a team of niggas kind of coming together with their own different unique traits and attributes. I know that sounds very generic, but I felt like that's how they sold Eternals to be. So I was excited to see it, but then it's like as soon as that shit dropped, I already heard the like.
That's it about them trailers. I'm hyped for Hawkeye though. Niggas be hating on my boy.
Really?
But I like him. Like, I don't know, he's so likable. I feel like if I really had to sit down and hang with an adventure, I wouldn't want to fuck with none of them niggas. But Hawkeye, I could kick it with that nigga.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with Tony Stark. He annoying as fuck. Bruce Banner, bitch made, motherfucker. Cap probably don't like me because I'm black. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying?
But he got Falcon on his team though.
That was just for PR, bro.
Wow.
Who we got? What's that bitch Black Widow? I'm gonna want to hit, and she probably gonna kill me if I try. You feel me? 100%. So like, only nigga I can fuck with is Hawkeye. He'd be cool.
But that's only
testing.
Yeah,
we got you.
There we go.
All right, Deuce in the building. We good.
But yeah, like I feel you, but like I also don't at the same time. I feel like you're forced to feel that way about him because they purposely made him the like like a regular nigga. Like he lives on a fucking farm somewhere. Honestly, I think you probably get along with Thor more than anybody because he seems like the type that'd just be like, yeah, what's up? Like just start a conversation with you. But he'd be the person that gets you into some dumb shit because he doesn't realize you're not as super as he is.
He's like,
so he'd be like, he'd be like, I just fly to this like hot ass planet and I just chill in the lava pits. Like, yeah, come with me sometime. And then you like, yo, nigga, that is not a temperature my body can withstand. Oh, you humans, you just pussyfooting. Like, no, nigga, I'm really gonna die if I do this shit. Like,
Tough.
anyways.